Here is the five. Oh! Tap, tap, tap. Not brush, brush, brush. Today we're making a steak sandwich with beef short ribs from A to Z. How to make this beauty. Today we are cooking beef ribs. I love beef ribs. It's like when I don't have brisket. No, when I have brisket and when I have beef rib and I'm working, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna slice a little bit of that. And people like, they're like, oh yeah, I want beef ribs, yeah. This is how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna prep this, I'm gonna smoke this on a 500-gallon smoker that I've got right there. And then once it's cooked, I'm gonna make a beef rib steak sandwich. Oh, what we're gonna do first is open the packet. So this is a Riverine beef rib, nice and fatty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Look at the marble. You got 3 bones there, the membrane here. So back in the days, I used to take all the membrane out, take this out. Since I'm into the barbecue business now, after a few years, I don't do this anymore because you don't need to. All you do is criss-cross. And that will stop the rib to go. It will just keep like that. I watched a video of Goldie's barbecue in America. The guy is a genius. And he had a really good point. Is that you cut the corners there. You don't have to, but I'll do that every time now. It's just, if this cooks in the smoker, that's going to get very pointy and hard and you won't be able to eat that. It'll be like, meh. Take the corner out. Slide that. Don't even need to take this off because this is going to cook nicely. So before seasoning the brisket, we're just gonna put a binder, okay? You can put hot sauce, you can put mustard, you can put vinegar, you can put water, you can put whatever you want. I like to put barbecue sauce because it's sweet and it sticks. That's the only reason. Here we go. Soon, we're working on a barbecue sauce, Hangry Wolf barbecue sauce. It's gonna have some chipotle in it. It's gonna have some sweetness. Now I like to go salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic. We're gonna mix everything together. Heavy on pepper. I like the pepper heavy. Doesn't need too much salt. And a bit of garlic, because in my brisket, I don't put garlic, I just put salt and pepper. Mix, mix, mix. Now we're gonna season the beef rib. There we go. Tap, tap, tap. Not brush, brush, brush. Don't forget the size. The size? The side. Oh! Sorry. That's it, as easy as that. Seasoned and prepped beef rib. Now the beef ribs are prepped and seasoned, and the brisket, the beef ribs, it's time to go and put them into the smoker. Here is the 500-gallon smoker from Bostock. We're gonna put the beef ribs into the smoker, but we're putting into the top shelf. So if we had a normal smoker, like a small one or whatever, you can put it close to the fire. It's got all those bones as a protection. Off they go. Meat facing the fire. And they're getting plenty of heat right now. Because they're on the top shelf, they will cook quicker than on the middle shelf. There's more heat coming up. Beef ribs should take between 6 and 8 hours. I would say 210 Fahrenheit. That's the temperature I like them. That means that everything is rendered, is perfect. They just need to go down to 140. You probably rest them for 2 to 4 hours. 2 hours should do. That's my personal opinion. Everybody's got their own way, but this is my way. So off they go. Oh! I didn't see you there. While you're cooking your ribs and your brisket and everything, you can go and do some gym, get some muscle pumping, or you can go fishing. Anyway, let's go check on those ribs. So they've been on for 6 hours, same spot, didn't touch them, didn't do anything, apart from all my brisket, my pulled pork, my pulled beef. Everything's been buttered and is actually nearly ready to go. When you touch them, it needs to feel a little bit of resistance. Oh, this one feels really good. You just pinch it, just like butter. It feels like butter. There we go. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna rest them, maybe 2 hours, and you want to serve it at around 140 to 160 Fahrenheit. Again, that's how I do it, okay? The guy next to me probably do it differently, okay? So, here we go. The beef ribs are cooked and they're actually resting. Now we're gonna do a little bit of prep for our beef rib steak sandwich. We're gonna use a red onion. We're gonna have some butter, lettuce from the local market, kelpie, mayo, everybody likes that. You can buy it anywhere, everywhere and anywhere. Pickles of your choice. American sliced cheese, if you wish. You can put any cheese you want. I got a baguette. That's a very, very thin baguette. Bonjour. Also, we have, I'm gonna smoke a bun, like a burger bun, so we can do both ways. Slice the onion. Very, very, very simple. Gonna try not to cry. I love crying, especially when I'm watching the Barbie movie. Nice and thin. I don't need to cut this one. Woo! Pan on. Butter, because everything is better with butter. Whee! Onions. That's the only cooking we're doing today. La la la. No need to caramelize them too much either. Okay, so the onions are caramelizing with the butter. It's beautiful. I have a little bit of brown sugar. And I think that's gonna make it a nice flavor. Butter and brown sugar, what do you get? Caramel. So now we're getting a good color. So that's the onions. They got a nice color. Can't go wrong with butter and sugar. All right, now we're gonna start our little crazy beef rib sandwich with the baguette. I like to put some mayonnaise on the bottom, a little bit of barbecue sauce. Now we're gonna add a little bit of onions first. There we go. Lettuce. American cheese. The beef rib that's been rested. I'm gonna add some pickles into this. Yum, yum, yum. No, got it. Let's cut this bad boy. So always cut them in angles so you get 3 equal rib. It's falling off the bone. It's been rested. It's tender. Keep the bone for later. Oh, stay here. My rib a little bit longer with the brisket and all that, but doesn't really matter. Bit more barbecue sauce on here. There you go, your beef rib steak sandwich. Mmm. Oh. Mmm. So good.